Hello, hello, hello. We're going to see how this goes. Trying something different / going back to something I tried once before. I got a green screen. Oh no. Where are all my schematics? Oh, that's not good. Actually, does that matter? Configure. Do I need that? I think I do need that. I think. Hopefully, I can relink those next time I log in. I don't know where those are supposed to be. But that's annoying. Encrypted, how's it going, dude? Oh, this is going to be interesting. My creeper mug. Oh, yeah, that's messed up. That's totally messed up. Mm-hmm. Should have saw that coming. It's a green mug. I don't know what I was expecting there. Oh God, I'm taking damage. Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to light these up. I'm realizing that they are not lit up. I just made these a bit ago. And I see a creeper over there, and I'm slightly worried about the creeper. Let's do I have stuff to light this up even? I do. Okay, let's light this up before we have issues. Am I getting game sounds? Are things like working? Cuz I'm not. Oh, that's just going to break. I'm not where I usually am. I'm in Beacon, and it's been like I don't know, 3 weeks? 4 weeks? I don't even know. It's been a hot minute since I last streamed. Oh God, from Beacon. So I'm not actually sure. Hopefully you don't hear any game sounds. No game sounds. Do I die while this is occurring? Boop 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 boop. Let's see. Hold on. You know what? I know how I can tell if there's game sounds coming through. I have headphones. If they're coming through these, they should go through you. Eh? Maybe? They might be quiet. Let's turn on a machine and see. And zoop. Also lighting these up as we go. I hear a spider too. I heard sounds a few times when you click through, but not right now. You don't hear that? Let me turn down my voice and see if it registers. Cool. Good. Yeah, if I hear it through my headphones, I have it routed so anything through my headphones comes through the other speakers. It's just quieter than whatever the other things were. I can I also have it, I think, that I can turn the volume up now through these, so maybe that'll help. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave it then. Chaos. How's it going? Any luck on the new computer? I know there's still like a creeper over here, right? Oh God, the creeper's just gonna fall in a hole with me. I'm gonna die. Where'd that creeper go? Where are you, Mr. Creeper? Hold on. Let's do this. Did the creeper despawn? I don't see it anymore. One, I sound darker. Gotta go try and make some kind of network diagram in it. Ooh. Network diagram. Sounds complicated. Network diagrams, I don't even know. I don't even understand. Network diagrams, every time you bring it up, I'm like, no. Nope, beyond me. How do I sound darker? That's very interesting. That is a different way of describing sound to me. If something sounds darker. Nope, got shipped today, aka it got shipped from the company today, arriving sometime hopefully soon. Very nice. Very nice. Something a sales guy wants for proposing a thing on Amazon. I don't really know how to make them either. Okay. Learning is fun. Like deeper, like my voice sounds deeper. Could just be because I'm like I have this green screen behind me. I don't know if maybe the green screen is like absorbing some extra echo, so it's warmer, deeper sounding. I don't know. I just ate lunch, and it was like a warmer food. I don't like it's like screen tearing. I really need a better camera. I need a better camera, but I really don't want to spend the money on it. Oh well. I know Skiz like just updated his whole setup and everything, and I really like his camera. That Elgato Pro camera actually pretty good. I don't know how long this is gonna last because like you could see the light hitting my eyes when I do this. Like I hate that this light is hitting my eyes. It legitimately hurts my eyes. It annoys me. You're torn with that stuff. It's like for me, since I do the camera thing, it's like on the fence. If I ever upgraded my webcam, I think I'd rather just get an actual camera. I get that. But like so if I were ever to like get a real camera, if I ever got a camera, the price of the camera versus the price of like one of those cameras is extraordinary. Cuz I wouldn't if I was going to get a real camera, I would probably spend like $3,000 to get like an A7S Mark 5 or whatever they're up to these days. So for me it's like $200 for the Elgato Pro or $3,000 for like a new camera that I can use not just as a webcam, but that I could take out and, you know, shoot my stuff with, you know. So it's a weird thing. Anyway, just want to say hi. Wind down from the Coliseum I just beat. Been grinding Pokemon Battle Revolution out of boredom. Are you able to do that on a machine that is not your computer then, I'm assuming? What system? I've been having this problem more and more with these ghost blocks lately. What system are you doing to do that on? I'd rather spend $2,000 on a camera than like $200 on a webcam. Okay. The webcams are a lot better than they were like a year or two ago. Okay, so like the $200 thing versus the $2,000 thing. Like the webcam that Skiz just got was like $200. I don't know if I've heard or if like Impulse has said, but I'd be curious what camera he uses. And like what Tango uses. I do like this green screen thing because down here the background is just so boring. And I could see where maybe a better web camera would mean I wouldn't have to light it so much, in which case my eyeballs wouldn't be hurting from this lighting that's happening. But then again, maybe I'm overlighting it anyway just because like that's my job. So like I'm used to lighting the heck out of things. It's a Wii game, Pokemon playing on the Wii U. Okay. Console game. So yeah, I'm torn. I gotta look up. Well, no, I'm not torn. I'm not doing anything right now because I don't have any money because I'm just barely scraping by. We're doing small stuff right now. There's no movies going on. I'm just doing some day playing. So for me, I'm chilling. Don't really want to spend money until stuff starts to pick up again. I might just give in and get a webcam to break the decision paralysis on getting a camera, though. See, I many times during the pandemic had that happening to me. I was like, for me, the problem is what I use for work versus what I would want to get to play around with. So like, I own a Red camera. I own a Red Helium from like 2020, no 2020, 2019, 20. I don't know. Whenever the Red Weapon Helium, whenever that camera came out, that's a camera that I own, and I'm like used to that level of quality camera. So during the pandemic, I wanted something smaller. And I wanted something that I could maybe like travel with when stuff opened up again. So I was like borrowing a bunch of my other friends' smaller cameras, and I could just never settle on a smaller camera because any camera that I tried never looked as good to me. So I struggle being willing to get a smaller, cheaper camera when I like have a bigger camera that looks like really freaking good. It's hard. Yes, as Pokemon games tend to be. Console games. I mean, that's true. That is fair. That is fair. So yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Like my eyeballs are already like hating me right now, but that could also be because yesterday was rough. I got home from work yesterday. It was a long day, splitting headache, that kind of thing. I ended up getting up at like 4:30 in the morning. Didn't get home until like almost 9 o'clock last night. Yesterday was a rough one. Yesterday was a rough one. So don't know. I'm gonna give it a day or two more. See how it goes like during the week next week. I have another job tomorrow. I'm working American Idol tomorrow, which should be interesting. So unfortunately this week has been rough for streaming just due to getting back down here and trying to pick up some extra days on stuff. Yesterday was another Law and Order day. But it's it'll be interesting to see. We'll give it a week of this, and if my eyeballs still hate me after a week, then I may say forget it with the green screen. Unless like ideally I think what needs to happen is I need to take the light and put it behind me, like here. There's only like 2 feet of separation because I don't have a lot of room down here compared to what I have in Buffalo. But the stand I'm using is also the same stand that the camera is attached to. I took what's called a beefy baby stand and I put a C-stand arm on it. So at one end of the C-stand arm is my light, and at the other end of the C-stand arm is my camera. And I don't have the camera on my monitor because I find that like when I'm hitting the desk and stuff, I shake my monitors a lot because I bash on the desk. So it had to be on a separate stand. So it's like if I try and move the light, which probably could do, I would have to get rid of the camera being on the stand. Or I'd have to get another stand, which I don't know that I really have room to squeeze another stand in there. Why can't I get up? There we go. All these dilemmas. I probably could get like another stand in there, but then I'm probably hitting it with my feet and stuff. I don't know. Maybe this weekend I'll play with it a little bit and see. The thing that annoys me is I have like a Logitech 4K webcam. And it was like at the time 2020, one of the better rated webcams, but back then they didn't have quarter 20 screw holes on the bottom of the webcam, so it's meant to only sit on your monitor. So I had to get like a special clamp, and the clamp is holding the camera, and the clamp is a film tool that's actually connected to the C-stand arm. So it's not great. But I couldn't just leave it sitting there. Also, I'm not sure, like, this green screen might be annoying in general. We'll see how much I hit it with my chair, with how little space I have. But I think, like, is a better thing overall. I think this is more interesting to have me on a green screen. You know, in Buffalo, it's one thing where I have the brick wall. I have some cool like Minecraft stuff behind me. You know, it's I have some depth, if you will. Here, it's just like it's me and then a wall 2 feet behind me. So it's not as easy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need a hat. It also doesn't help that like right there, dead in front of me. So the light is up here. You can see the shadow that's causing. But in front of me is our screen door that goes outside. And it only has blinds, not curtains. So, like, the light beams in on it. I would prefer to just, like... I'd be, like, one of those people who lived in, like, total darkness. My eyes are very sensitive to light. I had my desk in behind my window. You had your desk behind your window for a long time. I couldn't I couldn't do it. I need to get like a curtain for this window just to cut out that light. Okay, we're over to this one now. We're over to this one. I'm curious to see. I'm kind of concerned about that whole schematic situation. Although I probably could. I don't know where I was getting those schematics from that it like suddenly decided to not work. I guess if I look at the config file here, Minecraft folder, and we go to our instances. Oh, I'm already in that one. And I go to, is it config? And then I go to Lightmatica. So this, I think, shows where everything is supposed to be. And for some reason, it was pulling out of a very different directory. Hopefully it didn't delete all those other ones. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know why this configuration is pulling from somewhere completely different. Which is strange. It's a folder that doesn't exist anymore. So it is trying to pull from instances 1.20.1 schematics. Custom schematic base directory. Maybe I just need to change this to something else. Let me try that real quick. So if I disconnect and I quit game, and I wonder why it has the slashes. That's kind of weird. That's strange. All of these schematics should be in here. If I do this and I replace this, hopefully they'll show up again. Let's find out. Hopefully it doesn't need the slashes. And that I just didn't screw everything else up. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm going to be without a bunch of schematics now. And just, I had my desk behind a window for a long time and just gave in and moved it a couple months back to the wall over. In theory, I was like, this will be good to have light behind my monitors. And it wound up being, this is too bright. That and my cat's constantly trying to get behind my desk in the cables. So now I just put lamps behind my monitors, bouncing light off the wall. Wait, now I just put lamps behind my monitors, bouncing light off the wall that I can control the brightness. So that's what this one is supposed to be. It's actually bouncing off at the ceiling, but it's still like killing me. In fact, I'm going to kill it. It's literally killing my eyeballs. Okay, surprisingly, because of how small, I already feel better. How small I have it. I mean, you could probably see a little bit of my audio is also quieter on my voice. It's probably a little bit of flickering, but not bad. Okay, let's see if this worked. Schematics. Okay, those two. So all my schematics are gone. So you log in once where it can't find your schematics and there's no thing there. That's so I lost all those schematics. Well, I didn't lose the schematics. I lost their placement in the world. That's annoying. Then it usually does that if slash is a special character. It's escaping, though I don't think it should be with a JSON file. Well, at this point, I don't think there's anything to do to get those back, which is really annoying. I had one chance. One chance. And they're all gone. If I go into the nether, I wonder if my nether ones are still there. If it separates them by overworld and nether. Let's see. Let's see if I can land this. Ooh. Probably not. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know why I don't have something to just get up here, honestly. Boop. Oh, I feel so much better. It's going to take a second for the... Okay, so wait. Don't disappear. Don't click... It wasn't even up long enough for me to try and, like, figure out where it was. Dang it. I was going to take a picture of where that was supposed to be and try and relink it. So now those are gone too. Why? Oh, my word. That's so annoying. Okay. I mean, I can't just... Whatever. Whatever. I probably hadn't messed with it in a while anyway. Oh, I'm hitting things horribly. Dang. That is... at least I have my, like, outlines and stuff for Mini HUD. Also, I need to get rid of this sword. I shouldn't have this on me because this is, like, a good sword, and if I fall into the void with this, I will cry. This is the wrong direction. I only have 2 more layers to go, here and here. And this whole middle section is done. Boop. So yeah, so I was debating jumping over and playing with the creaking today. I got a funny idea for a short video to do with the creaking. Kind of like how I did like my secret life of the Enderman short video. One of my highest viewed videos on the channel. I kind of got a funny idea to do for that in the same vein, and I'm on the fence. I failed to read schematic from... Oh, wait, hold on. So you were able to grab it? So this is where it wants all of the schematics to be. Interesting. Okay, so if I just create a folder... I wonder if it was all in this folder. Something like that? Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot of... I'm going to take a picture of it and I'll deal with that later. Molly Austin, hello. How's it going? I'll try and... yeah, I have the VOD. I could easily go back and look at both of those later and see what it was trying to route to. So yeah, I have... hello. Hello. Just... Oh, beautiful. Easy. Is that... Wait. Oh, it's nighttime. Where are you spawning over there, good sir? It's going great? Good. Glad to hear it. What, Oh no, not this again. I can't look away. Oh no. Ow. Hey, buddy. There's got to be like a block over there that didn't get destroyed in the bedrock that they're spawning on that's not lit up. I should go investigate that because this is the second time this has happened. I like your full chainmail armor. Yeah, come here. Okay, cool. They're like over here. Something over here is spawning. Let's do this. Let's do cheaty cam and just see. Okay. And bye-bye. Cool. I guess it could be there. Time to go work on network diagram stuff. Good luck with that. That sounds like something I was doing in Satisfactory. I was doing bus diagrams. Nothing could get out of there, so I don't think it's that one. I've been so obsessed with Satisfactory. Me and the wife have been playing way too much. Okay, so I see Tough over here. I don't know if this is where they're coming from, but it would make sense. I do feel like a zombie could spawn over here and track me from this distance. Probably not these ones because those are kind of like in a hole, but those other ones potentially. So yeah, so I kind of want to do a thing, Secret Life of the Creaking. I hate the name, but what am I gonna do? I didn't come up with the name. Uh, it'll be interesting because it's gonna be it's a comedy. It's gonna be a comedy, and it'll slightly be slamming the creaking because I still do not like it as a mob. Well, okay, here's the thing. I'm looking at the creaking at this point as just a passive mob. It is nothing more than like a polar bear. You know, you get too close to it, it's offspring and it comes after you. You look away from it and it comes after you. Minus the fact that you can totally like, I don't know if I would say grief somebody's base with it, but you can prank somebody hard with it. But besides that, it is nothing more than an obnoxious passive mob that I do not like. Can you see my chats? I can indeed. Yeah. Are they not showing up for you? I think they are. I think here. Oh, weird. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's better? Not sure why they weren't showing up, but now they should be. It was highlighting them for some reason. So I'm definitely going to, my idea is this, like, obviously the creaking is, there you go. Yeah, cool. Obviously the creaking is like indestructible. But I have some funny methods to try and destroy it that I think would be pretty good. Slightly, I was watching about Cub's VOD when he was playing with it, and he gave me some interesting ideas on how I could maybe do some fun little jokes with it. Specifically, and I find this interesting, this is the one that I'm probably going to make the joke out of. You can't set it on fire. It is literally a piece of wood, but you cannot burn it. What is that about? How, like, I don't understand. It makes no sense. They, he did this thing where he burned down an entire pale garden, and that's how he was able to find, like, all of the heart things, the creaking hearts. And the creaking hearts do not burn at all. I am curious to see, like, what other ways you can destroy them. I would assume TNT would probably get rid of them. Potentially. I do believe personally that, like, you should have something better with this creaking. I like the concept that whoever places the creaking heart down, it won't go after. And you could actually use this thing as like a nighttime security system. The fact that pillagers run away from it, that's awesome. If you had these things around your base guarding you, that would be sweet. If you place it down and they don't attack you and they just act as like interesting versions of a guard dog, I'm okay with that. I would probably put them like sentinels all over the place. I know they don't do much damage, but they also don't get hurt. So they would keep going after, zombies, skeletons. They should be able to go after anything. As long as they go after anything. Better explanation. Obviously, they shouldn't go after everything in the forest when they're naturally spawned. But when you put down the heart, it should not go after you, but it should go after everything else that's not you. That is a hostile mob. Because obviously that would be insane if it was going after, like, cows and stuff. By the way, straight up asking, can I do panels and emotes for me? I don't think so. Not really something that I do. I do all of my own emotes and stuff, so I am good. Also, I don't really do panels. I have no panels. I like to keep my stream very clean. It's just me, no panels. I don't even have like an outline. Well, I mean, I don't know why I would have an outline with the green screen thing going on. But Yeah. No. Good. Very good. Interesting. I wonder if that's why I couldn't see your text before, because it overlays. Those, yeah, don't do those either. I don't do this full time, so I don't care enough. This is just a fun little thing for me to do. But I think that's why it wasn't showing your text, because I got a thing saying likely harasser restricted, and I'm like, let's see. But just heads up, you might not have your stuff shown in other people's chats either. It's the system seems to be getting like some sort of notification about people who are asking about that kind of stuff, because I have not seen that happen before. And it's so you seem like an actual person, because you're actually responding to me in like intelligent ways, where like I get a lot of this, which is insane, because I barely have anybody who views me. I have like 1 or 2 people. Like I'm streaming for a couple friends. But the system actually said that. I don't know what it qualifies that as. I don't know how it thought about that. Maybe if you've done that in other people's chats, it knows. I don't know. Although you are obviously a human compared to one of these bots, because literally a message after yours, I got a best viewers on blah 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 garbage site. I know there are too many bots who ask this too. Dude, 100%, millions of them. It's out of control. It's out of control. Usually I just go and straight up can tell and just ban one if it seems like a bot, because they don't they don't like respond to questions, or they don't like, it'll be like, oh, this is my favorite game, and I'll talk about Minecraft and they won't say anything. Like there's usually some clear tells when it's like an annoying bot. But yeah, I'm not one of those people who would ever like buy anything like for enhancing that side of the Twitch thing. The only stuff I buy is like equipment, and that's just because this is how they'd be like. I'm in the film industry, so I like messing with the streaming equipment. I consider an investment in my job, learning what new things are out there. But besides that, what's your yeah, exactly. What's your favorite game? Yeah, they do a lot of that garbage, which is horrendously obnoxious. I don't know why, and it makes it super obvious too. We are breaking bedrock and doing well. Update. There we go. Cool. There we go. There's another one. Do you want more viewers? And ring blah blah blah. That I don't even understand it. I don't even get it. That's 2. Ban by. It's bad today. Do you stream daily? Blah blah blah. Yes, that is a common question, because they want to know like, do I do this regularly? But I don't. But they don't listen to it. They don't like understand. Or I'm like, no, I stream once a year or something like that. If they ask that, usually I say some stupid comment like that. It's kind of ridiculous, but you are actually a person, so I appreciate that. I appreciate the people who still try. not that I would ever use the service, but I do appreciate the real people out there. It's so hard to find real people these days. I am a real person. I am not a generative AI figure. I exist as a real individual, and you could see it here in my face. I feel like that'll be crazy when generative AI gets good enough that like it can real time be this dynamic, so that it's, well, I don't even know how you would do that, because I guess you would have to they'd have to be able to respond. It's different than like a VTuber situation, because the VTuber is still like a real person. I guess like generative AI would have to be able to just play a game and chat with an audience. I don't even know. Like, it wouldn't even really be able to play the game unless I was playing like it was just some dude playing a game, and then generative AI was just like saying nonsense. Like, how would generative AI hold a conversation if nobody was in chat? Like, I can talk if no one's in chat. Like, I guess I could give it like prompts. AI can do that. I guess with like prompts, I could be like, talk about subject X, Y, Z. And if somebody in chat says something related to Z, respond to it with a generative form of whatever conversation that's happening. I don't know prompts. I'm never gonna really get into prompts and stuff, so I don't know how that works. But like, I guess there are like weird ways to do it. What if you are AI? If you are AI, you are one of the better AIs I've seen. I guess that is always a possibility because, you know, they have the large language models, so it could be listening to what I'm saying. But the difference would be, I don't know that it could in real time analyze the video that it's seeing yet. It would be like if you had an AI model, which this isn't something that exists yet, could in real time watch somebody who is doing sign language and interpret for them directly. That is coming, but that processing power isn't quite there yet. And it's even harder with like watching something like this that is a video game, and the subject and what I'm doing is much more of a general thing as opposed to something specifically trained on, hey, this person is doing sign language. All they know how to do is view the sign language and speak it back. So for an AI to watch what I'm doing and respond to me in chat, I don't know. I don't think they'd be able to understand the video component in real time of what's happening on the screen. They could probably respond to and have normal conversation with the audio of it. But I feel like even there, at some point that breaks down. My creeper mug. I am so glad I was able to turn that light off. My eyeballs were like bursting out of my skull. But the fact that you have said that you have not said anything about the game is an interesting thing. I don't think an AI would say that. But you did... I also wonder if an AI would be able to understand, like, when I said that I don't have any panels, but you knew that I meant overlays. Like, how would an AI be able to go and know what somebody means from a completely different word? Can an AI interpret things like that? You know? Can an AI interpret human behavior and understand, okay, they said this, but they actually meant this. They just used the wrong word. If you don't say the exact right thing, we are getting advanced, bro. I mean, we're probably getting there. I don't know if we're there yet. I haven't messed with, what is it, the new ChatGPT IO? ChatGPT O? I forget what it is, but there's that new one that's supposed to be even crazier. I don't believe it's come to market yet, but maybe that one. Oh, hold on. You want to talk about really crazy advanced AI, though? I saw this insane science story. I'm like a super science nerd. I love science stuff. And this one was about AI. A company, it's dark again. No zombies. I must have cleared out the spot. A company has developed, using ChatGPT, an AI model that is called Future You. Okay, looking at the camera. And basically, what it does is it asks you a series of questions before you use it about, you know, yourself and your life and everything. And then it uses social media to try and find patterns and trends based off of these questions that it asks you. And it develops a future version of yourself. and you can then have a conversation with it. And you could say like, I want to have a conversation with myself 40 years from now. It's supposed to be used for like therapeutic kind of stuff, like to help reduce anxiety in people so that they can go, okay, my future self is fine. And I'm like, this is a great idea for a movie. That's the first thing I thought of when reading it. But I'm also like, that is scary. What if somebody actually like starts to base their life off of this weird generated conversation they have with an AI who they truly start to believe is like the future version of them? You know, like that is messed up. But the scientists who developed this like actually said it was truly helping people with like severe anxiety and stuff to like cope and know that things were going to be okay. I'm like, the fact that people can't disassociate with that blows my mind. Black Mirror is getting real day by day. Oh my God. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know how far it goes. Okay. So I work in the film industry. I am a director of photography and a gaffer. So like my main job when the industry is not absolutely dead like it is right now is I do movie set lighting. I light movies. I've worked on popular ones such as Paranormal Activity. I lit the last Paranormal Activity movie. But besides that, just adding legitimacy to myself here, there is a big concern in my industry from some people at how, you know, generative AI might replace us making movies one day. And, you know, I think about that a lot. And I try and respond to people who say that with a very interesting thought experiment here. And it has to do with physics and computers and how generative AI understands the world. Generative AI doesn't really understand cause and effect. And that is the biggest thing preventing it from ever being able to do a movie. And if it was ever able to really understand cause and effect on a physics level, it would have to know so much information that it legitimately would be able to predict the future. The idea that if we knew the current state of every atom in the universe, we would know the direction everything's going. We would be able to predict anything. And in order for a computer to really be able to generate what is happening in a scene, it has to understand that level of physics and be able to map everything out, or else it's never going to look real. It will always look like it is nothing more than a basic regurgitation of some interaction it's already seen. It is not ever creating a new interaction. And I think from that sense, it's going to be impossible, because if we ever can create a computer that can understand every single interaction of atoms and whatnot, then yes, we can predict the future. And B, that level of computer would be insane anyway. You would have to have the entire power of the universe to be able to predict the universe. I don't think it's going to get there. I don't think it'll ever get there. A couple examples of this. If you ever watch some of this stuff, you'll notice that there are simple things like in video, there are stairs that don't lead to anywhere. The stairs don't make any sense in the video. It'll go up and then it'll stop at a wall. There's weird stuff like that. It doesn't understand the concept of what stairs are for. It just sees stairs and regurgitates it. There's weird little intricacies. Another video I've seen is a grandmother baking cookies, and she waves at the camera. So she's stirring the cookie dough, and then she goes to wave at the camera. The spoon she's stirring it with magically just disappears. That kind of like follow through and cause and effect is gonna be near impossible for video to get. It'll do its best based off of what it's seen, but at the end of the day, it needs near infinite information in order to truly represent cause and effect events in video. Are you a physics professor by any chance? I'm not, but I absolutely love physics. If I was smarter, I would have gone into physics. Actually, no. if I was better at math, I would have been a theoretical physicist. I enjoy concepts and like thought experiments, but if you can't do math, you can't be a theoretical physicist, and that's where I fall apart. I'm horrible at math. But I just like the ideas of it. So I'll read articles and I'll understand the concepts that they're talking about and stuff. It's very interesting to me. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you very much. Physics was one of my favorite subjects in high school. We took an advanced AP physics, and that's also the class where I went, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this for my job. The professor, it got dark. See, I'm not using my light because it was killing my eye, and now the sun outside's going away. Now we're getting the black hole that is the unlit green screen over here. Wait, if I turn this on, does it? It kind of helps. But like, dang, that's bright. That's my creeper lamp. I have a little TNT lamp over here. Oh, well. Maybe I should have just stuck without the green screen. I don't care. I'm having fun. So yeah. So I don't think it'll ever be that insane. There will be things that it can do, like it'll be able to, you have a person who's having an entire conversation. That's fine. It's not doing cause and effect. It's just a dude talking. Easy peasy. Not a big deal. But if you watch a lot of like clips that it does, clips can't be more than 30 seconds. Anything past that, the cause and effect problem comes into play. I forget, is it called like, whoa, it's really dark now. The sun just totally went away. Okay, we're going to put that on for a little bit. I don't know what happened. It got like super dark out there. So yeah, most of the clips you see from a video perspective that generative AI does don't usually run for about more than 30 seconds because it starts to have, what's the word? Is it illusions or like hallucinations? I'm pretty sure the word is hallucinations. So it starts to like repeat things because after a while it can't keep up with understanding how something continues to move forward. I don't know, a really good example of this where the generative AI stuff struggles like an insane amount. Go watch any of the generative AI videos of figure skaters or people doing swim diving and stuff. It's hysterical, but it's a really good example of the limitations of AI. The level of physics needed to understand what's happening in those advanced movements. You'll see people in those videos that end up with like multiple legs, or they'll have two legs that'll merge into one and then a leg becomes a hand. It just doesn't understand it. It's too cause and effect for it to really be able to do any of that kind of stuff. They're absolutely hysterical to watch though. I always pull those up when somebody's like, oh, generative AI, it's going to take over our jobs in industry. Give it 10 more years, we're not going to have work. I'm like, look, dude, if you think it could figure this out, then we got bigger problems in the world. We got far bigger problems if it can figure out how to deal with this problem. Sun's coming back. Lights out. I really need to... Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse. I'm using the mouse for my streaming computer. I really need to decide what I'm going to do with this. Is it thundering and lightning out? Hold on. Are we having a thunderstorm? I can't tell. Oh, we are definitely having a thunderstorm. Okay. Let's turn this off real quick. So, I was watching, I think it was a Scar stream, and somebody told him that there is this thing where if you can get the four horsemen of the apocalypse skeleton horse into the nether, that before it actually like goes off, that it actually will spawn 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but they're wither skeletons. Now, I don't know if it's still thundering. I have my rain turned off here. But we're going to just fly around for a second. Maybe we'll go over here. There's plenty of stuff spawning. I feel like an open plain would be better. This doesn't look lit up. No, this isn't lit up. Let's just hover over here for a second and see. So if we could get one of those guys to spawn, I would love to attempt to put them and then, like, I don't know, surround them by nether portals. I don't know where it's dark again. I don't know what the distance is that triggers them. How can I do this? I think accessibility settings, not narrator. Oh God. Subtitles? Is that what I was looking for? Okay, firework launches. Okay, subtitles. So we're looking to see if we get a lightning strike. We need a horse. Is it still lightning? I don't know. Ow. Problem is if I sleep, it's going to stop. So I'm not sure. We got a bunch of horses over here. None of them are skeleton horses, though. I don't have a bunch of rockets. This might be a mistake. What is this? The heck is... Oh, I think I found something. I shouldn't be here. I should not be here. We're going to leave. Chaos, if you're still here, I saw nothing. I didn't see your compound. I didn't see your secret compound. It's all good. That's Chaos's secret compound. I found it finally. It's kind of cool. Let's go get more rockets in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, those are both saddled. These are mine. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There is an Enderman in my base. Dude, I just saw an Enderman in my base. How are you now holding dog armor? Sun's back out. I don't know what to do about this situation. I'm not looking at you. Just looking at you in the corner of my eye. Okay. So yeah, I don't think it's thundering and lightning anymore out there. I think we're good. So I think we'll sleep. Unfortunately, I don't think we got let me just take a yeah, I don't see clouds anymore, so I think we're good. Sleep, 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 sleep. Can't sleep. Why can't I sleep? There are monsters nearby. Where? Does this dude count? He's just chilling. Okay. Okay, now can I sleep? He's like left. He can't get me in here, so he could get me out here. Bro's got problems. Bye-bye. How far are you going to chase me? You going to chase me back to the perimeter? I don't think so. How's my wings doing? We're good. My pickaxe is looking a little rough, but otherwise we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. It's amazing how much of a difference the sun coming in and out makes. Like, holy Toledo. Good stuff. Good stuff. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since I was at TwitchCon. It's kind of wild to think about right now. Also kind of sad. That was such a good time. And it's been a bummer. But you know what's been getting me through it? The come down off of going to TwitchCon. I've been watching all the Hermit's videos about their experience at TwitchCon. Hey, it's a TwitchCon dude. Curtis does a dig. Hello, hello, hello. Speaking of TwitchCon, met Curtis at TwitchCon. It was a good time. Good old time. Had a blast. Just reminiscing. Can't believe it's been 2 weeks already. It's a bit of a bummer. I miss it so much. It was so much fun. Saturday was so much fun. after Friday, like I think the meet and greet stuff actually stressed me out a little bit just because of how it ended up getting formatted. But Saturday made up for the whole thing. Saturday made me go, maybe I will come back next year. After Friday, I was like, I don't know, this is too stressful for me. This is way too stressful. But Saturday was so chill and fun. And getting to like meet more of the hermits after the panel and stuff. I managed to get everybody's signature on my poster. I was very excited. I think the way they did things on Saturday, especially between like the MCC and the panel, it was just such a good time. Maybe if I hear some of them actually go to Rotterdam, maybe I'll go to Rotterdam next year. Could be interesting. Although it's gonna be a lot more expensive of a flight. One of the big reasons we were able to go this year is I do a lot of work where I have to stay in a hotel. So for the past 2 years, during the summer I usually do these movies where I'm in a hotel for like 8 weeks in the middle of the year. So I had saved up enough points from staying in this hotel for work that we were able to use those hotel points to get the hotel in San Diego. And that made it easier to be able to do the trip this year. I don't know if they're still doing movies next year just because of the state of the industry. But if they do, if I could get another bunch of hotel points, and I did that wrong. I should be able to go again. And maybe I'll try and go to one somewhere else. This is a headless piston. Let's do that one. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we got some bedrock breaking going on. It's taken forever. Wait, I feel like I need to do this in a more systematic manner. I'm just kind of like running all over the place doing it. I think we got up to here done. Let's start making the lines. The lines are usually how I do this, but I'm just kind of bouncing around. I'm bouncing around, jibber jabbering like a nutcase. So anything to this side of the line. I wonder. I'm in a hole. Okay, so these two are like the furthest out. We should get these. I hear the garbage collection service. They collected our garbage backwards today. Usually they pick up the garbage in like the early morning, like 5-6 o'clock. And then in the afternoon, they come by and grab recycling. So I usually bring, why did I turn that off? I usually bring out the garbage at night, and then my wife brings out the recycling in the afternoon. They did it backwards this week. So our recycling didn't make it out because the recycling came first, which is very rare for us. I don't know why that happened. I am unsure why things changed this week, but I think next week we're just going to both have to put it out overnight and see what happens. I think it'll probably be easier to get this with this, potentially. I should really put this sword away. Although I'm not doing the bad bedrock breaking. It's more a concern when I'm breaking like the last layer, because the last layer is the layer that's going to destroy me. If I fall through the last layer, well, then my sword goes in the void. And we've lost enough swords that way that I've learned. Why is this one being a pain? What is happening here? Here, let's trigger this one. Okay. Somehow I'm down 2 pistons. 1 piston. I'm missing 1 piston. I have lost 1 piston. That's fine. Okay, cool. So this isn't activating from that. And we have these 2 pieces that are kind of like in the track. I guess I could come down from over here. Still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to play with the creaking and the pale garden. I'm just like, why? I mean, I guess the only thing I'd want to see that I could mess with it is literally just what does the like gotta go on. This is gonna be the thing. I love that I have this little lamp here, but it is so the wrong white balance. It's a nice tungsten color, as opposed to daylight. Like I just besides like looking at how the wood type might look against different other blocks, I have zero desire to open up that snapshot. The creaking is so not interesting to me. If only just to make fun of it. Like the only reason I want to do anything with the creaking is to make fun of it. It's just it's a great design. I will say this. The first time I saw the leaks and saw the design, I'm like, wow, that looks like garbage. I will admit I was wrong. Design wise, I'll give it to him. The creaking actually does look sick, although it would be cool if the way it was leaning was randomized, but I get that's really difficult. But the creaking does look good. I'm going to be streaming, checking it out later, and also playing with the new wood a bit. Yeah, I thought I might today, but I'm just like, here's my thing. This is my opinion on the creaking. Oh, sun's back out. I think it could be better. And I think right now it's not good because you've essentially created a mob that I will never see because I always sleep on a server. I'm not going to a pale forest without a bed anyway. Like, why would I be going to try and get pale wood early in the game without a bed? I'll have a bed by the time I'm going there. I will just sleep and I will have zero issues. Pointless. And why am I going to get a creaking heart and bring it home with me just to have some mob that's going to then attack me? Why would I do that? Is this like, and why just create a mob that is simply there to prank your friends? I think it has some use for minigames, but that's pretty much it. The minigame purpose is so limited. There's so few people who actually make minigames. Yes, it's great and a lot of content creators do it, but it's going to have no more minigame purpose functionality than something like the armadillo, you know. But I have a suggestion. I have a thought. I think that the creaking would be phenomenal if they just added one condition. And that condition is if you are the one that place it down, it does not go after you. It will only go after other hostile mobs or other players that try and attack you. I think that would be awesome. And that's a little bit different than dogs. It's not just, lights back on. It's not just like how dogs will go after a player that attacks you or a mob that attacks you. This thing will actively search out any mob in a 32 radius, which is its radius that it can go from the creaking heart. It can only go 32 blocks. If it did that, or maybe a new raid farming mechanic since pillager mobs run away from it. Right. That should be the case with any mob. Any mob that is hostile towards you should run away from this thing. And it should not attack the person that puts it down. If that was the case, this thing would be sweet. This would be a great nighttime alarm system. I would sleep less. I would put this thing down, not even put down a bed. I'd be like, okay, this thing will help keep these guys away from me. Mob repellent. How cool would that be? I would enjoy the nighttime more. That's all they need to do. That's all they need to do, and I think everybody would be like, yo, this is a good mob now. Because right now it's just a mob that I'm putting down that immediately attacks me, and I just don't, I can't understand the thought process in that. It just doesn't, it's hard for me to get behind. So I don't know who to tell at Mojang or who to talk to, but like, I think that easily is the way to make this mob awesome. I don't know if they have a survey yet on the mob. I took my Minecraft live survey, but I don't think they had anything that was like, give us your feedback on how you'd improve this mob. I tweeted at DocM77 with the concept. I doubt he saw it, but I just don't know. I wasn't allowed to take this survey because you are a game developer. Oh, that's interesting. It wouldn't let a game. So I wonder if like you were a modder, if it would let you take it. I'm surprised it wouldn't let you take the survey. That's dumb. If you're a modder or a game developer, I feel like your opinion should matter just as much. You know what I mean? Personally. But yeah, so I think that's what they need to do if they want to make the mob, useful. And I understand not every mob has to have a use, but they should also not have a mob that has an anti-use. I don't want a mob. It is nighttime. I did look at the sky and saw that. I don't want mobs that discourage me from interacting with them. The warden is cool, and the warden feels like a legitimate threat. And I have a reason late game to go to the ancient city. And I can... and you can still kill a warden. I think it's because I have an understanding of what goes on behind the scenes with game development, so they want people who have no idea to give their critique. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. They want a more unbiased opinion. And I maybe I missed a question because I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or if this like is against some NDA I signed by doing the survey, but one of the questions I found very interesting was a few of the questions were specifically based around the Minecraft movie. I think they knew that they got hell from that trailer, and one of the questions was specifically like, after watching, sun's back out. After watching what is? Oh, I got creepered. Luckily, it doesn't look like it broke anything too important. One of the question was, did what you watched or did Minecraft Live change your opinion about the Minecraft movie? Be careful, there is an NDA field in survey. Oh well. I don't think anybody's watching that would care. I don't know. But that was one of the questions. I've already posted. Just give you that heads up. Fair enough. I think I posted something about the whole. One of the things was an NDA, but then they like posted it themselves. So I'm like, I don't think that matters. But okay, I'll be vague about it. But they asked about the Minecraft movie. I think I could say that. What did the survey ask? They asked general questions about the Minecraft movie. But I work in the movie industry. And they didn't ask if I worked in the movie industry. And I have an intimate knowledge of how the movie industry works. And when they said to give, your general, I won't say exactly what they asked, but a general feeling for the Minecraft movie, I used my experience. And I was this close to putting my link to IMDb. And I was like, here's where you went wrong. And I tore it up technically, on a technical level, because that's what I could speak to. I ripped it apart from a lighting perspective, and I was like, the lighting is plain up bad, and here's why. Because that was like the first thing I felt when I watched the trailer. I'm like, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Like I know what a movie should look like. It's my job to light a movie. And it's just like, yo, there's one shot in particular, okay, where you're looking at the character straight on, and they have like a hard edge, a nice hard glowing edge, which ridiculous how much they had everything in the movie had a hard edge, but for the exterior stuff. But the sun is clearly like behind the character, lighting them, creating that hard edge. The reverse shot, when they're then looking at Steve, he has the hard edge, and now it's looking like the sun is coming from behind him. It's like the sun was in two different places depending on it makes no sense. The light, like everybody has a sun behind them. There's a technical reason to do this, and it's part of the negligence of how they filmed it, but the green screen. Doing the hard edge oftentimes is a way to help a character stand out when there's a lot of green screening going on. But it was so overdone and so fake looking, and destroyed the continuity of where a hard edge should come from. It's just bad. It's just lit so bad. Now, granted, the movie itself, or the original trailer itself, had a lot of exterior scenes, and exterior scenes are, especially green screen, are some of the trickiest to light because you sometimes don't know what the background is getting replaced with, so you just have to like guess, where the sun might be in the background plate shot. They don't always have the actual CG that's going behind them built already. And since so much of it was exterior stuff, it really led for the potential for it to just look bad. There were more shots in Minecraft Live of interiors that I started to go, okay, it looks a little bit better. There was one specific shot that I was like, okay, that's actually cool in how they lit it. They showed one behind the scenes shot of them in a cave in Minecraft Live, and I was like, that is lit pretty good. That one was lit pretty dang good. So they could have just chose the worst possible stuff to show in the trailer. A lot of the trailer being exterior also meant that a lot of the trailer was green screen stuff, which I think was a mistake. They should have showed more interiors. They should have done a better job of showcasing the stuff that was more pleasing for people to see. I mean, clearly the whole reason they showed the clip of the crafting stuff in Minecraft Live was to be like, no, this is not actually how crafting's gonna work. They're actually making fun of this guy who doesn't know how to craft. Because I know people had a big complaint about that, worrying that they were destroying like one of the basic concepts of the game. Ad break in progress. Ad break done in a minute. Boop, 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 boop. I don't even get paid for ads. I don't know why they have ads for me. Whatever. They have to make their money to keep the service going. I get it. Oh, it's already 2:30. Jeez Louise. I can't believe it's already 2:30. Heyo. Doing pretty good. We got pretty far back. Now the question is, do I still doing blocks or I just keep going straight back? I think I'm gonna end up just going straight back. Boop. Add 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Hopefully ad break is over now, I believe. So yeah, I don't know. I think from a comedic standpoint, they helped a little bit with what they showed in Minecraft Live. We'll see. We'll see in the long run. Maybe now that they know what the audience is looking for, future trailers, they'll be a little bit more cautious about. By the way, Parkour Civilization, anybody? I saw it blowing up all over Twitter. And and I was no, I need to get it off my chest. I have to. I'm not gonna talk. You watched it. I watched it too. I was on the train home back from the city. The train ride is about an hour and a half to get back from Manhattan. I didn't watch part 2 yet. I don't know that I'll watch part 2. I watched part 1. I was like, what is this? I saw it on Twitter while I was just surfing my phone on the train back home, and I looked it up and I'm like, okay, well, let me watch the first couple minutes of it. And that was a mistake because I didn't put my phone down the entire train. Train ride. I ended up watching the whole thing. I was like, what did I just do with my life? But honestly, that right there, that is a key example of why I love this game. you don't need these $1 million movies because people can create stories in this game that are, if they know how to tell a good story, that are just as good as any movie I've worked on. It is a specific kind of story. It is a specific way of telling a story. Obviously, it would be a lot less engaging if you tried to do the Avengers in Minecraft. I thought it was so bad, but I was enraptured by it. Okay, hold on. Whoa, you didn't like it? Okay, light going back on. I actually thought it was pretty dang good. I thought it was a great story. And I thought it was so cheesy. Oh, I'm one of those people who like the cheese. Some of the cheese stuff I enjoy. I enjoy a good cheesy thing now and again. I thought it was well planned out. And that is something that I think is not always the case with some of these like people who do movies in Minecraft. Threads that he established came back, and I think that is so good. That's one of the things that I like in a good television series. I'm a huge Arrested Development fan. If you don't like Arrested Development, I know why you don't like Parkour Civilization. But you can see why people like it. Sun's going back. I just love that he was smart enough to present concepts that later came back in the future. The whole thing with the old man coming back, great. The whole thing with the neighbor and what was going on down below once he did fall into the void, brilliant. Like he kept threads alive in a really solid way, and didn't just. Not everything was there just for the joke. And I think that's super important. I think it was the delivery that bothered me. They're not actors. 100%. They're all, and they couldn't all get a good mic to record with. Like, I get it. I totally get that. I'm able to see past that stuff because I appreciate the story that was being told, and it was done. It was smart. It was a smart story and a smart telling of it. The acting was campy and cheesy as heck, and a lot of the stuff was so over the top. I don't know how the dude was able to say Parkour Civilization so much without fumbling. I can't even imagine how much editing had to go into that, but solid. Like I said, I watched the whole thing. It got me. It got me sucked in. I was sucked in. I don't know if I'll be able to watch the second one. I feel like it's going to be like any other sequel where, the first one is so good, the second one's not going to come close, and I'm not going to like it. It's nighttime again. Oh, my gosh. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, over the top, 100%, absolutely ridiculous. Here's what I don't understand. Why did it suddenly just blow up? Like the thing was 9 months old. What recently clicked that everybody started talking about it the past week? Like, what made it just so randomly just catch fire? That I don't understand. Okay, something just burned to death over there. I know there's a creeper in here somewhere. Yeah, I have no idea. I looked it up after seeing it on Twitter. That's exactly what I did. It just started showing up everywhere. Suddenly I was getting like... I follow a lot of artists on Twitter that do fan art for the Minecraft community and Minecraft YouTubers. And they started doing fan art for it. And so like all of the people that I'm used to seeing like doing fan art of like the Life series or people who did fan art of Empires, they were all doing fan art of this. And I'm like, Sorry? What is this? Like, and that's when I got sucked in and looked it up. There's so much fan art. It's all over my feed. That's all my Twitter feed is right now, is just fan art of that thing. But I don't know what collectively made them all just start watching it right now. I swear there's still a creeper over here. I was not far enough away for this thing to despawn. I don't understand where it went. I don't get it. I don't get why. I get why people are making fan art of it. I don't get why suddenly, after 9 months, this thing is blown up to how popular it is. 25 something million views right now. It's crazy. I want it. You know what I want? I want that thing to get 300 million views. Because you know what? If that YouTube movie gets 300 million views, I think there's a good chance it'll get more views than the Minecraft movie does when it releases. All it takes is one popular person to see and post about it for things to get traction. Yeah, and I wonder if that's what happened. I wonder if there was some catalyst, some specific person who's big in the community who saw it and posted it. I don't know. It's definitely a completely different side of Minecraft than I've ever seen. I don't know where those guys hail from. So it's definitely different. It's definitely different. I've never heard of any of those people before. Which I guess is a good thing, you know? It's nice that there's still so many new... I mean, they're not even new, though. That's the thing. So many different communities in the Minecraft world. But it's seriously very inspiring. Absolutely. 100%. I think it is so important for something like that to happen every once in a while. Not just inspiring from a content creator perspective, but just from a like, look what people are still doing in Minecraft. There's always something new that I feel like every year, at least something happens in the Minecraft content space that is just like, yep, Minecraft ain't dead. There's no way, dude. It's being used for so many interesting things. It's so good to see that it's still, there are things that people are doing that are fresh and exciting, and that as a medium, it can still excite so many people. And I love that for the game. Absolutely love that for the game. Not nighttime. Okay. I am going to be cautious to see if we can get if we get another thunderstorm. I need to get a creeper head for Chaos. Chaos wanted a creeper head. And I also want to try the 4 horsemen into the nether thing. I'd love to see if you can get the 4 horsemen, or you can get the skeleton zombie into the nether before it spawns, and the 4 horsemen spawn, as I've been told, they should turn into Wither Skelly. Wither Skellies riding the horses instead of just regular Skellies, since I doubt there's an AI in there. Is that a real thing? I was told it's a real thing. I don't know if it's true, but I want to try it. And I just think that would be so cool. Do Wither skeletons burn in the sun? Anybody know that? Do Wither skeletons burn in the sun? Because if they don't, and there is no AI for a Wither skeleton to be able to control a horse, that would be a fun thing. I want in my world here a Wither skeleton chilling on a horse, trying to attack me, but can't because he has no actual ability to ride a horse. I mean, it's not like the skeletons are really controlling the horses, right? Like, that's not a thing. I could just try it real quick. Hold on. Let me turn the machines off so they don't get messed up here. Turn this off. Turn this off. I'm in a hole. Let's go to my bed just in case I log back in at nighttime. Okay, let's jump in the creative server and see real quick. Oh, don't look at that. Wither Skelly. Oh, you know what? No, they don't. Because sun went away. Because that's how ENXO4's farm works. His farm for wither skeletons specifically work by moving them over to the overworld and then back through the portal. Can I actually spawn a 4 horseman? Skeleton horse spawn egg. I mean, I'm assuming this is just the horse. This is my death detector. Ender pearl. Zoop. Oh, I failed at throwing it. Boop. Zoop. 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 So if I set my bed here. So if I kill myself, the light goes off. No. Oh god, I've hit the render thing. Options, video settings, shader packs. Disable that. Boom. Doop. Boop. Kill me. Boop. And the light's now off. This is how you can detect a player dying. Because their ender pearl... Oh, lights out. Their ender pearl breaks when they die. And it triggers the string, which triggers the observer, which turns off the light. So if you're ever doing a mini game and you need to detect if a player dies, you could do this. You could have them throw an ender pearl in before they enter the arena. Fun little thing. I don't know why. We were testing the new ender pearl mechanics. The chunk loading and everything. I think there's a game rule that prevents the ender pearl from despawning. Yeah, from a vanilla standpoint, that's did I do that or did I? Okay, I have a thing. Not that. Okay, is it this? No. Is it this? No. Is it this? There we go. Yeah, I mean, the vanilla as it goes when you die. So, I have so many hotkeys for like doing different functions that sometimes I'll hit one. Usually it only happens when I'm trying to type a command in. And I'll be like, okay, which one is it? Which one's doing it? Is it the sword swing? Is it the one that gives me, like, makes me eat? Is it the fast place one? Which one did I hit this time? Is it the one that's used, like, switches it over so I can use an item in free camp? I don't know. Just so much nonsense. So many things. Anything repetitive or anything that needs to be done like fast, like my ping would not be good enough to replace this. To break this bedrock, you have to have good ping so that you can basically place the piston as fast as you break it. My ping here is not good enough, so I turn on the fast place toggle, and it'll immediately place whatever is in my offhand, which means that there's less likely of me having a ping issue and being able to break it at the same time so I can break the bedrock. Because that's what this machine is here for. This machine is here to help me break bedrock. And this is a vanilla thing. Anybody could do this. And if you have good enough ping, you don't need the shortcut. You don't need the hotkey. So much better than TNT if you're doing a large group of bedrock breaking, like I am. Because this whole circle, that was a smooth camera move, needs to get broken. It'll take me 2 years. No, it won't take me that long. If I actually like put the time in to do it, it would probably be done already. But I get distracted easily, and I don't have enough time to deal with it. So I slowly chip away. Again with the creeper. Or did you come, were you like here? Are you the creeper from before here? Come out this way. Come out this way. Let's have a chat. I need a boat. I would like a boat. I don't have a boat. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I got knockback. Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, that. I forgot about that. That is going to be so good. When these guys don't spawn on machines down here, I am very excited about that. Because they'll only be able to spawn on certain blocks soon. That is going to be clutch. That is going to change so many of my farms. Will become so much better. Because those stupid things take up spawning spots in my farms. I hate them. I hate them. Because they can spawn on glass. It's insane. But right now, those stupid things, those bats, will spawn on glass if you make a mob farm below Y40 or whatever. And that actually takes up spawning spaces for other hostile mobs. And with the next update, that won't happen anymore. Okay, so we're almost done with this line. What time is it? Hold on one sec. Okay. Okay. Not too many more blocks. Let's just get this done. And then maybe we'll go play a little bit with, not the creaking, because I don't like that guy. Maybe we'll just go look real quick at the pale wood and see what the pale wood looks good next to. Even though I specifically put, like, maybe playing with the creaking. No, I didn't. I put pale garden. I did. Oh, lights out. I did put pale garden. Yeah, come on. Made decent progress with this today. I need a light detector. A light sensor detector for when the sun goes behind a cloud. Automatically turns the sun. I just need a light behind me. But I only have like a foot. And I'm not sure if I put the light behind me, I don't think it would bother me. I don't know though. Okay. We do good? We did pretty good. Luckily we are at the other end where the curve is. So this one technically is not as far of a distance as this one. Okay, let's go look at this nonsense. The pale wood. I love this. This is my passive prismarine farm. This is literally just a 3x3 chunk of water up there. But, you know, while I'm out here, it's producing. It do be producing. Lights on. Okay. See you. I cleaned up my instances. That's one of the reasons I lost so many of my things. Oh, you can see flicker in the white background. Dang. Snapshots. Tried to get organized, clear up some space on my hard drive. I was down to 200 gigs on my external that I record the videos on, and now I'm up to 1.5 terabytes. Slight like flickering? I can't tell. So I did play here a little bit, I think. Okay, I'm in survival. Oh, I'm in survival. No, go away. Let's get out of here. 0, 100, 0. Let's do this. Time, set, day. Bye, guys. Okay, so we know, let's see here. What's it called? Pale oak? Pale oak. Let's just get this and this and this and this and bone meal. So I think we all know the basics. Ba-boom. No ad break. We don't need any ad breaks. We're not going to be going for too much longer. It's almost been 2 hours as it is. 20 more minutes. Got about 20 more minutes. So obviously, boop, 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 boop. And dark oak tree. Great. Amazing. Thrilling. Can you... Okay, so there's no real distance that stops. Turning your saturation up, those blocks are grayscale. Turn my saturation up, those blocks are grayscale. Oh, I was like, well, hold on. I do wonder. No, I don't. Okay. I did have like a filter at one point. So I was like, and it actually looks more desaturated on my streaming monitor than it does on my main gaming monitor. When you were in the main menu, I was like, I've got colorblind. Oh, because I did this and and the only blocks that showed up were basically, okay. I see it. So this is definitely dark oak generation, hands down, right? Nothing surprising there. And if we grab the carpet, put the carpet down. Whoa, it automatically did 2? Is that random? I mean, it makes sense. Like, there's dark oak variant and light oak. Like, yeah, of course, have the opposite of it. I don't mind that it's not a different tree type. I know a lot of people were upset about that. As long as this can be farmed in the same way dark oak can be farmed, I don't care. It's totally fine. Why make a tree called dark oak if you're not eventually going to have a light oak? Totally fine. I think that whole thing. Yeah, I get the idea of like, oh, it'd look cooler if it was like a weeping willow like this. Whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'm glad that they made it so that these leaves retain their weird color outside of it. Fine. My thing is, it's not built a unique way. Build it a new way. Yeah, totally. All that, great. I have no complaints with that. I am surprised that, okay, so this is random. So, or is it directional? Let's see. No, it's random. So sometimes it will go too high. Can I shave the top off? Yes. How high can it go? Only goes too high. I can't actually spread it higher than too high. Interesting. Okay. Here's my beef right now. The sun keeps going in and out behind the clouds. It'd be cool if it could go higher. I agree. Here's the problem. And I don't know if you could really see it, but it looks pink. Which maybe that's okay next to quartz. Because quartz has like a peachy color. Nah, you could really see the pink. Maybe you can't on the stream, but it's very pink. I think even calcite is less pink. It's very pink. It's very pink. And that was my concern when I first saw it. I'm like, ooh. Ooh, it doesn't actually go good. I mean, maybe from a distance. Maybe from a distance. It's not so bad from a distance, but can I place this in a different direction? I can. Okay, that helps. I can't hardly see the pink until you put them next to each other. I could tell it immediately when they showed it off on the thing. I'm like, there's pink in it. Why is there pink in it? But that's kind of part of my job is I'm always having to look at colors, especially in light. Yeah. Okay, is there pink in the wood? Yeah, there totally is. Look at all that pink. That is very pink. Very pink and purple. I don't like that. Why does it need to be so pink and purple? Dianagram. Hello. How's it going? I don't like that. I mean, it just doesn't look good. What about just regular block of quartz next to it? I mean, quartz has like a peachiness to it. So maybe that's okay. It feels better with quartz than it does with calcite. Especially if you mix the direction that it's going in. I am doing well. I'm just taking a look at some colors here. Definitely doesn't work with dark oak, but look at all that pink. I want to really tell that it's pink. Look at this. Let's throw it next to some white concrete, eh? White concrete is very gray, though, honestly. What about white? I mean, white terracotta. Oh my god. Okay. This is what we're talking about. Bye-bye. So white terracotta has a bit of the pink in it. White powder. No pink. And white wool is really the only other white thing, right? Yeah. It's so pink. Look at how good it's going to look next to this. Boom. Boom. Well, you look at that. That is some good looking pink next to pink. Why did they make it pink? I don't. B-Dubs needs to get on this. My guy B-Dubs, he needs to get on this and tell them, get rid of the pink. One problem with this like coming out during the holidays and how soon it is, I don't know that they're going to be able to get the feedback they need from everybody on this. Okay, Nard. You have to answer raw chicken or raw beef. That's a great question. Let's see. I'd go for the beef. I'd go for the beef. Hands down. Hands down, I would go for the beef. I am not bad at parkour. I could do a backwards jump. I could even do, well, I guess that was a 180. I don't know if I could do a 360. My mouse sensitivity is not high enough. Is the risk worth it for the beef? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. What I would love to be able to do, and this is something that I've never been able to do, although I've never really tried it, is the Neo a 3-block jump or a 2? What's the gap on a Neo? Okay, well, definitely not 3. Or maybe it is 3. I can't Neo. Maybe I need more of a running start. Okay, I think I could do 2. Let me try 2. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta lurk. Some meetings to attend to. Well, thanks for stopping by. Now I'm going to be sitting here doing a Neo for the next hour. Attempting to do a Neo. Yep, no. Okay, come on. Nope. I'm going to try it again. Oh, God. Let's try again. Nope. Try it again. It is 2, right? Like, okay, wow. I mean, 1's easy, right? Let me see if I could do 1. Okay. Nope. Okay. Maybe F5. How does people Neo? Okay, hold on. Maybe if I go all the way to the edge. I feel so slow in third person. I really don't understand how people do this. Okay, well that was good. Hold on, wait. Was it a run like that? Okay, that I understand. I can't do it consistently. I need a decent amount of momentum. Okay. Hold on one sec. I gotta make a call. Always something. Always something. I can't seem to do a 2-block. I can't even do a 2-block. I was getting the 1-blocks. I don't know how. How on earth does somebody do those Neo moves? I don't even get it. The 1-block was hard enough for me. Jeez Louise. You got to get quite a running start. See? I can do that. But 2 blocks? I just keep getting caught on the edge. I'm gonna try it like this. No. Am I even coming close? Oh god. This is so difficult. You have to be like so precise. Okay, come on. And nope. I'm trying to, or maybe it's the double jump thing. Hold on. Oh, I guess I have to go into survival to probably do that. Or maybe adventure mode. Will these guys come and get me in adventure mode? Let's see. If I do jump, because jumping gives you more momentum, right? I don't think I can double jump this correctly. Will this guy attack me in adventure mode? Oh, totally. Okay, I give up on this. Let's go back while we're waiting for this call back. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to get out of here. It's very dark. Oh, my. 1.20.1. Cool. Whoop. Is it dark? It is dark. Always very dark. Come on. Okay. You know, it's been over 2 hours. I'm going to call it a little early. I know today was a shorter stream, but I am slightly stressed about... Oh, God. Where are they spawning from? Hold on. I want to figure this out real quick. Okay, I guess anywhere over here? Jeez. Let's throw that away. Let's do this. And let's throw down some torches. Maybe like here. Oop, hold on one sec. Running a business and streaming at the same time are two very different things and two very difficult things. See, I wish I could stream at night, but I can't stream at night because I have dogs and a wife and no separate room to stream in. So I can't really go stream at night. Can't stream during the day because during the day there's like business and nonsense that happens. So I'm doing the best I can, man. Doing the best I can. Sometimes I feel like I was born 10 years too late. If I was born like 10 years later, I think it would have been very interesting. I think I would have been more into streaming earlier on. I would have been all about this. I don't even think, was YouTube a thing? I guess YouTube was a thing when I went to college. Streaming wasn't a thing. Streaming wasn't a thing until far after I was out of college. Although, I guess live streaming was kind of a thing because I was working with a news station that was like live streaming news to the internet and stuff. I don't know. I went through a period in my life where I stopped playing video games. Like from the age of 21 to like 31, I wasn't super heavy into video games. I went through like a 10-year gap where gaming was not my thing. And you know what got me back into gaming? I don't remember. I don't remember if it was No Man's Sky or Fable or it might have been Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There was a game that came out in my early 30s that made me buy a PS4. And I think once I bought that PS4, I was hooked back into it. I was all back into gaming at that point in my life. I just wish I could remember what game that was. I guess I could look at my library and be like, "Oh yeah, this was the game." Don't get me wrong. We did play games during that time period. I just don't remember maybe it was when did Dragon Age Inquisition came out? Because I feel like we got Dragon Age new. Let's see. Is the new Dragon Age out? Aren't they coming out with the new Dragon Age? Dragon Age Inquisition. 2014. Okay, well, I was definitely hooked earlier than that then. That would have been 29. I would have been 29 in 2014. Okay, what about Black Flag? When did Assassin's Creed Black 2013. Okay. We're getting earlier. Maybe it was the ages of 20 to 27 that I didn't really play video games. Oh. Although I do feel like Assassin's Creed Black Flag was not played on launch. Maybe it was. I can't remember. Inquisition I definitely played at launch though. Okay. I think we're going to do short stream. It's 3:30. I wish I could stream tomorrow, but I will be back on Monday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing Craftworks. I'm so bored of breaking this bedrock, but it's got to get done. I need to focus on this. I used to break bedrock in the morning while I was having my coffee, but I can't go have my coffee anymore because my dog is up my butt to go to the dog park every morning. And down here, we don't have a doggy daycare, so I can't get a doggy daycare and focus on doing this in the morning. It's difficult. There's always something. And tomorrow is American Idol. So I don't even know what time I'm supposed to be working tomorrow yet. I haven't gotten a text or any information about what time. Slightly worried tomorrow I'm going to be working overnight. I don't understand. Oh, well. Oh, wait, what? Dyed shulker boxes not crafting with the dye they're already colored. You can't re-dye a shulker box? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go try and figure out my schematic issue. And I will be back probably Monday, unless I'm working it overnight tomorrow, in which case